Hi everyone. Today is I'm the host for today. Do you know what's today? How many days we have been FCIM? Hello, Amy. Cool. Good morning. Okay. Check for the chat. Yes, I can. Good morning. So I see the feedback now. Good morning. Good morning. How's your
Morning,
day?
Penny.
Good morning. So
Xuanzang.
the Chinese channel is okay. Interpreter. Okay. Let me see.
You're looking good, Penny.
Oh yes. Hi, Nick. This morning we will have our meditation class.
Um, Professor Penny, I don't know if you checked a last minute change. We will have mixed nuts. I'm sorry.
Oh,
We, yes, sorry, Xuanzang Tower. And so, yeah, that's the class we're having, and we are 1 minute to start, correct?
okay. Yes, then I pass the to Professor Nick.
If
Thank
you
you.
want
Oh,
to, yeah. You're welcome to announce it also. You're doing great.
You can do it at the same time.
Okay, one, two, no, I'm just kidding. Ich ni san. Well, we are going, hello everybody from SCIM and all of our Xuanzang's Tower participants. And thank you, Penny, for getting this going. And today, we're having a special presentation for everybody. Instead of the usual, we are going to have the Xuanzang's Tower translators, the mixed nuts, have a class. And Geshe Michael is going to lead us in two classes during this time. The first one is going to be covering a text that Xiaoping is translating. And the next class, then we'll have a little break with some practical applications of the text, and then 15 minutes of the Peachtree World News. And then after that, we'll have another class where Geshe Michael is going to give us a special presentation from Illumination of the True Thought. So I'm really looking forward to this. And are you there, Geshe Michael?
I don't know, I guess.
You're somewhere. I guess there is relative.
Well, for the
There they are.
rainbow.
Nice.
Okay.
It looks so quaint with the cherry blossoms in the background. And
Yeah. We bought some plastic ones in case they don't bloom in Kyoto. We take them with them.
they'll appreciate it.
Okay, I'm turning it over to
Okay.
my boss. How do I do that, CG?
Can I just share my screen?
But don't open your camera. Well, you don't have to open this.
Like this? Can people see?
Yes.
Oh, wait a second, please.
Seiji, can we see on this screen also? If you want to read? Or else nobody can read it. Yeah, if you prefer to see that on this mic. Yes, we can see it. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
But make sure that everybody agrees. Yes, agree.
Well, special thanks to the SCIM staff and the Worldview Productions team for accommodating
Yeah.
these
They are
changes.
working together.
Yeah, for cooperation.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, Xiaoping,
Okay.
you're on.
okay. Brief homework today. Only one big question.
You.
It's a long list, but important list. So in our last class on January 24, 25, sorry, 2025. So we list the author outlined the 10 categories of Vinaya. So please list them. Anybody remember?
Number one.
Intermediate nuns vows.
I'll leave it online.
Definitions.
The definitions, the
Yeah.
divisions,
Yes,
how they're grouped,
yes,
explanation of the terms, causes, conditions, results, essence, what kind of state are you in at the time, and how do they function?
Oh, you're looking at your notes, right?
Sounds like she got it.
That's almost $100.
Yeah. Okay.
$10 each.
Okay, yeah. Well, Geshe is the representative we chose today.
We couldn't hear her online, so if we could spend a sec just to look it over.
Want to tell them?
Oh, okay. I'll repeat.
I gotta fix this one. MTSAN. First one. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Sorry. Okay, let's review them one more time. First one is Zani definition. Talk about the definition of Pratimosha vowel. Second, Yewa. Talk about the divisions, meaning different kinds of Pratimosha vowel. Third one, Dua, refers to different types of vowels. Fourth one, explanation of the terms. Fifth one, cause. Sixth one, conditions. Seven, result. What's the result of breaking the Pratimosha vowel? No essence. Yeah, meaning what's the essential nature of Vinaya or Pratimosha vowel? 9, what kind of state you are at that time? 10, how does the vowel function? That's all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, okay.
Yay. Vocabulary.
Vocabulary.
That's nice. Chelawate Sutram.
Messed up morality?
Yep. Immorality, really.
Yeah.
Can we say bad behavior?
You can say bad behavior. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Second one and third one, we covered them just now. Anybody remember?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah. We just covered them twice.
Cause and condition.
Causes
Yeah.
and conditions.
He said
Yeah,
it.
cause
Yeah.
and condition.
Yay.
We covered them here.
Uh-huh.
Cause and
But that was a long
condition.
time ago.
Okay.
What's the context, cause and condition for how to keep the vowel?
I'm not sure, but I think it might be,
We haven't covered that yet.
we haven't got there yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to come to the future Vinaya classes.
Okay. It might be ordination and stuff like that. Ceremony, maybe. We'll see.
Okay. Okay. 3 paragraphs.
Wow. Who translated? Oh, okay. They jumpa. They done nasa stuff domini. Because that's the state city system. Yes. Who translated this?
Gibson have.
Gibson, nice job. The vowels of foreign distinct Gelong Gitomba Leni. Just the third line. The sentence of the sentence is the Gelong Me Domba, is the vowels of the nun. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Then what? How should the sentence change? The vowels of a nun are?
Not distinct
Yeah,
from.
yeah. Okay. So in Tibetan, the word order should be reversed. Okay. And then the same is true of the next one. Good. And the lifetime vowels of a layman are not distinct. Lifetime vowels of a layman. Yeah, good. What's the point of this sentence?
To explain why they put them into same category.
It says this is true because what was the sentence before that? I got it here.
Oh, okay. Last class, right?
Anyway, he said there are 8 different pratimoksha vowels, But if you group them, there's only 4 or 5 groups because you can put the male
Male
and
and
female
female,
together. And then you can put the intermediate nun in with the novice nun and monk. So essentially, there's only that many. And now he's going to prove that, which is a very interesting proof. All right, next. Furthermore, the vows mentioned above essentially. Who's going to read it, Xiaoping?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Shenyang, yeah.
I was thinking to remind you.
Okay.
宣扬空气的能源爬升至36%인데 gelong pama ni pam sun zen gyu pana pang sun ming po that gesu pama pan sun zen gyu pana pan sun ming po geloma zen gyu pana gesu pa ming po cái niên Pama ni Pan Sun Zen Kiu Pana Pan Sun Du Ming Pao Poa in bed sure that.
Nice. So you know the word poa from dying and moving on.
Transfer?
And it has the same meaning here.
Change?
Changes over. So let's read the translation. Furthermore, the vows mentioned above essentially belong to the same group in a sequential manner. And when the two of the fully ordained monk and nun changed their gender, they exchanged the name of the vow, meaning if a nun becomes a man or if a man becomes a woman, they just change the name of their vow. Instead of calling them a monk, you call them a nun and like that, okay? Which means 2,500 years ago, it was not unknown to change your gender. Okay. In fact, I think it was a lot more common in those times. Yeah.
Were there like surgeries or something? Or just
That I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know the details.
Or are they just doing it in name? I am a man now, or I'm a woman now.
I suspect it was. Some of them are considered, I think, spontaneous, like a person grows an extra organ, or I think that was the main idea, and then your energy changes from male to female, like that, or female to male. So then you were a monk and now you're a nun, and I think you don't have to take the vow over again. Therefore, that proves that the full ordination, whether it's male or female, is one essence. And when you divide the vows by essence, there's only five essential categories.
Geshe, then what's the intermediate nun? Then
That's a great question, and it's coming up right here. Gelong Pamani, so the fully ordained monk and nun just changed their title. Instead of calling him a nun, you call him a monk. Yeah, Pensen Mingpo, you just switch names. Getsu Pama, that's easy. Novice monk or nun, you just change it to novice monk or nun. Pensen Mingpo. But now you got a problem with the intermediate nun, because there's no intermediate monk.
Yeah.
And they said, when the Gelo Ma changes her gender, her name changes to Getsu,
novice monk.
back to novice monk. So, an intermediate nun becomes a novice monk if she changes her name or changes her gender. You're supposed to put the phone on your knee and drop it. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Okay. Genyang Pamanyi Pension Sengyur. That's easy. One day vow. Lifetime layman, lifetime. Sengyur na Pension Mingpo Imichite. That proves that those are essentially the same vow. And so if you divide it by types of people, how many you get? I think 8 if you include one day vow, which you don't split into male and female. And then essentially you get 4 or 5 different categories because the male and female are equivalent, because they can even interchange. Okay.
And they don't need to take the ceremony again.
Apparently not. Yeah. Just Ming Po. And there's a good example of the meaning of the verb poa, which means to move. Okay. When you move your monk's room, which in a good monastery you do every 3 months, it's called poa also.
And then they just move, if a monk change their gender,
Yeah.
then they just move to nuns.
Yeah,
place?
and they got to go to a nunnery. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay,
okay.
what's next? As the Treasure House of Higher Knowledge puts it. Oh, why don't you read this one because it's so
Okay.
short.
So let's then Ming Ni Poetry.
The name changes with the gender. Okay,
Okay,
good.
that's it.
Yeah, nice translation.
Thank you, thank you, thank you,
No, not
Gibson.
you, Gibson. Okay. No, it's pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna put up my text. I think it's here. Yeah. We good? We okay, you guys? Where are we? Yeah, here it is. Okay. So we're going to read the commentary to the Abhidharmakosha, which is, when they say commentary to the Abhidharmakosha, there are several famous ones, but the most famous one is the auto commentary. So even though it doesn't say Rangdo, the first place you look when they say commentary to the Abhidharmakosha is the auto commentary, which happens to be where this is from. Okay, who's going to read it, madame?
From online or here?
As you wish.
Seiju, we can do both, right?
Yep.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, we don't have a chair.
No, they're going to do it from.
Oh, okay, okay. I have many options.
Many victims.
Okay.
On the screens, you can see the people that are online also, on the big TVs.
Oh, okay. Okay. Ralph, would you like to read
Yeah.
first one? Thank you.
Okay, loud.
They Drowa,
Drop art.
晚上我
Yorna, Gelong Ni, Gelong Ma, Shewa,
Shejai.
Sheja Te,
Good.
Gelong Mar, Yang Gelong Sheja Jawo,
Nice.
Getsu Ni, Getsu Ma, Shewa Sheja La,
Good.
Getsu Ma Dang, Gelo Ma, Yang Getsu Shejao,
Good.
Ge Nian Ni, Ge Nian Ma, Shewa Sheja La,
Good.
Genyan Ma Yang, Genyan She Ja Te, Shebadang.
Yeah, there's a spelling error here. Good. So the commentary says, the auto commentary says, Chengyerna, what's that mean? If you change the gender, sen, which literally means marker, and it can refer to the sexual organ, okay, when you say sen. Usually sen means name, okay, and it can, anyway. So the gelong becomes what?
Gelong Ma.
Gelong Ma. The gelong Ma becomes
Gelong.
gelong. The getsu, the novice monk, becomes novice nun. Then he gives the exception. The novice nun and the intermediate nun become getsu, novice monk. The layman with lifetime vows becomes a lay woman with lifetime vows. And the lay woman also becomes a layman with lifetime vows. Okay. And again, what's he trying to prove? That they are, therefore they must be of the same class.
Same
Okay.
essence?
Yeah, same essence, yeah. Okay. And by the way, this commentary is extremely good. Like this commentary is much, much better than any one I've ever seen. The other ones are good. This one is excellent. Okay. All right. So it's going to be a big contribution when we finish it. All right. Who's going to read next, Xiaoping? Torture them.
Oh, Stanley.
Okay. Torture me. All right. Take Chen Rin Chen. Remwa.
Chenhua.
Chenhua. Lei Kyang. Ze Su Shi Yinde.
Good.
Ge Long Pa. Me Dong Pa. Ses Chi. Ge Long Ma Tang. Ge Su Pa Me. Dong Pa Se Shi. Ge Nian Pa. Me Dong Pa. Se Shi Yin Be Che De. Zen Gyo Wa Na. Dong Pa Ni Tong Wa. Ni To Wei Che.
Yeah.
She Sun Bei Che.
Okay, good. Nice. I wanted to point out that this author, Lodru Leksam, he pretty much considers his massive commentary to be a commentary on the Vinaya commentary written by Gyalwa Genden Drup, who's the first Dalai Lama, who was a student of Tsongkhapa. So this particular commentary that we're studying will often be quoting the one by Gyalwa Genden Drup. And he was very good at Abhidharma, and he was very good at Vinaya, and he was pretty good at Pramana. Okay, those three things. Pretty, I would say, respectable commentaries. They are much easier to read than Tsongkhapa. They're more basic. Okay, they're correct, and they don't go that deep. Good, nice, medium level information. Then Lodru Leksam wrote a commentary on that and made it a little more complicated. Okay, so anyway, here we go. So that Rinchen Tenwa, and here we get the problem that there's a lot of Rinchen Tenwas running around, which means Ratnamala, which means, yeah. I saw someone call it jewel garland or something like that. But the point is, it's a rosary with each bead is a jewel. I like to call it a string of jewels or something. You know what I mean? It's the feeling of 108 diamonds on your rosary. You know, like that. Okay. Rinchen Tenwa Le Kyang. Ze Su Shi Yinte. According to Ze, there are 4.
By their
Yeah, according to substance, real stuff, there's only 4 different kinds of vows. You could put together Gelong Pa and Gelong Ma in Zeichik. They are the same, essentially, substance is the same, fully ordained substance. Then you got Gelong Ma and Geitso Pama. So you could say novice, ordained person, and throw in there the intermediate nun. That's all one category, okay, one essence. Then you got Genyan Pa and Ma. When he says Pa Ma, he means Pa and Ma, male and female, okay. So that's the one day vow, male and female. And then he says, so Gyalwa Genden Drup says it differently. You see what I mean? He says you can group them like this. And then he summarizes in a nice way that nobody else did, which is why he added this quotation. Sen kyurna, past tense, it has to be pa, cannot be wa. That's the present tense, ngirwa. If you're sen gyur.
If you changed your gender.
Yeah, if your organ changes, if your gender changes, then domba, here's the interesting part, domba mi dong.
You haven't given up your vows.
Yeah, you don't lose the vow. The vow just changes names. It's interesting. Okay, and there's a lot of interesting details about giving up about losing vows. And I think one of the most important one is You cannot lose your vowels unless you announce that you give up your vowels. Okay, nobody can take your vowels away from you. They can banish you from the monastery, they can call you anything, but no one can unmonk you except yourself. Okay, it's very interesting. Okay, and no matter what your behavior is or what they think your behavior is. Okay. All right, let's go. Who's gonna read next?
Okay. JD, Professor John Brady, would you like to read?
Okay. Young day mountain, ego na
Nay.
na Kim Ayoki
Chok.
Chok Padang Rab Yong Yo
Chok.
Kidong Pa Ni Sudute.
Nice. Yay. So he just says, you can forget all the categories of vowels. You can just split them into two. There's just two big divisions of all the vowels, which are? Yeah, male and female. Okay, I'm sorry. No. Ordained and non-ordained. Okay, so Kimbe Chok means on the side of householders, and Rabjungi Chok means on the side of ordained people. Okay. Rabchung is an interesting word. It means ordained, but literally it means left the home life. Left the home life. Very well gone. Rabchung. Okay. And you can translate it as ordained sometimes, and sometimes you can translate it as left the home life. You have to see what the author wants to emphasize. Okay. Okay. Rup to chung means really left.
Really left.
Finally left. Okay. Okay, good.
It emphasizes renunciation, right?
Yeah. Okay, who's next? Xiaoping. Dun, 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 dun.
Emily, would you like to read?
Cái niệm cái đông ba tạng niệm na cái niệm này cái đông ba ni tạng ô tạng sen nam chuma in petrol.
Good, Yin Bei Chen, good. So he had just made a division into lay person and ordained. And now he's going to tell you which vows belong in the layperson category and which vows belong in the ordained category. Ganyan means lifetime layman's vows, okay? And Nyene means a one-day vow. Those two, Dombani, are Dumbo. They belong in the first category, which is layperson's vows. And then the rest, Shenam, are Chima. They are the second one, which is ordained people. Okay. So basically, by the way, enjoy the easy part. It's similar to Ben Kramer's text, Enjoy the easy part while you're there, because it's going to get hard. Okay, so, enjoy the days when you can understand what he's talking about, because later it's going to change. Okay. So he's been giving the general ways to group the ordinations, and now he's got another suggestion. Who's going to read that one?
Tina, would you like to read?
Uh-oh.
Sorry, it's long.
Stanley, you want to correct her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Young day nam da duki girl name Guna Juna Yin Sha Chikbe Par Chen Mi Do Dumbatam DC
Soy.
Bar Ki Bar Dumbaki Nisu Du Te Day 念儿你记得东巴汤西神那儿你把音北切得。
Okay. Duna means we had that in your homework question. Duna means if you group them, you can also group them according to two.
Time which you have them?
Yeah,
Time?
how long do you have them for? Okay. Because there is a Ninshak chik means one single day. And tachen is an interesting word. Ta means limit or gone to the end, right? Tachen means it has a limit, the line when the vowel stops. Okay, there is a vowel which stops after 24 hours. Okay, and again, the English day is not clear. You know, it can mean 24 hours. It can mean just I've been waiting for you a long time. So you have to make it clear when you're a translator. It's good to say, in Vinaya text, it's good to say 24-hour day. Like leaving your robes for a 24-hour day or something like that. When you say a day, it's not clear. It could be not night. See what I mean? So it's, when they say Nin Shak, they're addressing that problem in Tibetan. When you say Nin Shak, it's 24-hour day. Okay, so one vowel is Nin Shak Chik. It's 24-hour vowel, okay? And the other ones are Jisi Tsoi Par.
As long as you shall
Very,
live.
very famous. Yeah, very, very famous in the ordination ceremony. You know, you say Jisi Tsoi Paru, Jisi Tsoi Paru, until the day I die. Yeah. Soa means to stay alive. Jisi means as long. Par means until. While I'm still alive, okay? Jisi Tsoi Parki Dombani Sedute. So there's two different kinds of vow. One day and until the day I die. Until the day I die vow. Which one is longer?
It depends.
We don't know. We live in a world where we don't know. Just so you know. It's good to think about. Okay, Nyene Ki Dambo. The Nyene vow is the first one. The 1 day vow, okay? Why don't they say male and female? It's too short to waste your time and talk about it. Okay, and then Shenam Nipa. All the rest of the vowels, the other 7 types of vowels or 6 are both. Okay, are lifetime vowels. Okay, lifetime vowels. That's interesting division because there still can be a layperson vow in the second category. See what I mean? Lifetime layman's vow. Okay. Which is why he mentioned it. Who's gonna read next?
Sivong?
Oh, Stanley, you help, okay?
Soleil, G3, C. So dan Ninjakju, Shaktu, Umpayang, Daglang, War, Lampa.
Longwar?
Oh, sorry.
Cha. Okay, good. Shepadang. Okay, good. What's Zule mean, Stanley? Yeah, the kosha. The kosha. The Abhidhamma kosha. It says, Yanda Lawar Ja means take your vows very well, either Ninshak Chik or Jisitso.
For 1 day or for the rest of your life.
Either 24 hours or as long as you live. Okay? Those are the 2 time periods. He's quoting the kosha. Okay, here we go. Now, $50 question. He says Dave Delpar. What's he talking about? Except word.
Commentary of the J.
Huh?
The kosher, commentary of the kosher.
I know, but there's more information here.
Auto commentary.
Yeah, who's, oh, yeah, dozo. Okay, you got to collect your $50 when I see you, okay? Maybe Hangzhou or something, I don't know. They jump out in the auto commentary. It's deceiving because it only says in the commentary. It doesn't say Rangzhou. But when they're talking about the kosher, they're often talking about the auto commentary. I always stop and go find it for you. So you can always peek down in the dark print and see which book it was. And it was the Basha, which is the auto commentary. Okay, who's gonna read this one? Dun, dun, dun.
Christina?
Uh-oh. Rob, you wanna correct? Okay.
Dendral par, Ritun, Yi, Soso, Tarpe, Dompani, GC, Sowar,
Soy par.
Soiwar,
Soy par.
Soibar,
Par.
Soibar,
It's not an English B, it's a pa. 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 Doesn't exist in English. Par. Yeah, I'll meet you at the par. I'll meet you at the par. We'll have cup tea.
Uyankat, Bar, Lang, Bar,
This one's war.
Warcha,
Ciao.
Nienne, Ki Dompani, Ninchag, Jituo, She, Jituo, She Chawa Detar, Geso, She Sumpichi.
Okay, good. So in the auto commentary, it says, let's talk about the Pratimoksha vowels of the 7 types, 7 classes, Rikdun. They are GC Tsopar. They are until the I. Okay, I will keep them well. Yan Dapa Langwajao, I will keep them well. Okay, he's quoting the ordination ceremony. Then he says, Nyene Kidomba Ni Ninshak Chikto. But just the one-day layman's vow is a one-day vow. Okay. Shejat, what's the Detangeso word?
That name means that's the only number. That's the exact number of days. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Perfect. Yeah. Exactly 2, no more, no less. Okay. He added that at the end. Okay. That's what the Abhidharma auto commentary says. All right. I like these parts. Who's going to read it, Xiaoping?
Ali, would you like to read?
Starting with Dampo?
Shipa. Skip the bold.
Huh?
Skip the bold. Shipa.
Shipa, Dra Shipa.
Yeah, she's going to do more.
Yes.
But what it says is we've reached our 4th general category, which I like this Jashipa. It means he's going to break down the Sanskrit word, or he's going to break the word down. You know, what's prati, what's moksha? Okay, like that. I like this part. I don't know why. I like words. I like to see where they come from. Okay, so we're going to skip my note. And Venerable Jigme, can you read the next line? So.
So Tarpe Kedila, Pratimoksha Shipaju.
Nice. So if you take the word so tar in Tibetan, okay.
Freedom.
What's keda mean?
The Sanskrit equivalent?
Yeah, keda means what is the Sanskrit equivalent? And de means word I'll give you $25 for de by itself.
Substitute.
Dang. I gotta start asking you Russian questions. Yeah, like a substitute teacher is a DOD. So what's the language substitute means? What's the equivalent ancient Sanskrit? And I like that, okay? And what is the answer here? Prati moksha, okay? Then he's going to explain the meaning of prati, and he's going to explain the meaning of moksha, which I like. I think, Verma Jigme, you didn't do much, so.
太阳प्रतिनिधिं भूतां सुसुला जुक्षि मोक्षानि tarpana जुम्पे Tamportarpe susurtarpe drashe.
Nice. This is where I start to appreciate this commentary. It's very clear. He says, let's start with prati. Okay, the prati and prati moksha. And it means dangbo. First. Okay, prati means first.
Oh, first.
Yep. And it also means so-so, which means individually. Juk means can mean. Juk means applies to. So when you say prati, it can mean first or it can mean individual. Okay. Moksha means tarpa.
Freedom.
Freedom. Jukpa means they apply to those words. Okay. Therefore, if you connect prati and moksha, it has two different meanings. You can say it means dangbor tarpa, or you can say it means sosar tarpa. Okay, what's dangbor tarpa? First freedom.
First freedom.
First freedom. Okay, do you have any first freedom vows? Or you can call it sosar tar, individual freedom. Okay, and he says technically, if someone asks you what's the meaning of pratimoksha in Sanskrit, in English you can say first freedom or individual freedom. They're both accurate. Okay, and it's very interesting. Here's the explanation. Now you got to choose a different victim, Xiaoping.
Oh.
You got that yoga teacher in the back who's hiding behind the Ukraine.
Oh, okay, Chloe.
Dongpani, Sotarki, Dongpake, Chikang, Po, Ditla, Tangpor, Tapa, She, Jokpe, Yuten, Yute, Daytong Mile, Tarma, Takin, Pei, Yuten, Ki, Daytar, Jokpe, Jir.
Nice, okay. By the way, our theme today is touching the diamond world. That's the theme for these two classes. And it's perfect that Vinaya comes first. Okay? If you really want to touch the diamond world, then be nice to other people. Be good to other people. Okay? It's very appropriate that these two classes came together. Okay. According to diamond world teachings, way of the diamond teachings, there's never any mistake. There's a reason why Xiaoping's class came first, and it's going to be followed by a touching the diamond way class. Nothing's an accident in the diamond way. Okay, Dhammani Sansanta. Okay, so Dambor Tarpa She Jepe. I'm sorry, Sotarki Domba Kechi Dumbo Dela. Let's talk about the Kechi Dumbo of Sotarki Domba. Kechi means
1 second.
Yeah, let's talk. Forget the whole, trying to keep your vows for the rest of your life. Let's talk about the first second that you have your vows. Okay, prati. That is prati moksha for you.
First.
Yeah, that's your first freedom in this life. Okay, the moment the teacher clicked their fingers, you got prati moksha. That was your first chance at freedom. Okay, all right. Or that's the first time that you were ever tarpa, free from Domba Min.
From not having
Yeah,
vowels.
from not having vowels. Okay. What's pratimoksha mean? First freedom. What kind of freedom? From not having vowels. Okay. So it's first freedom from not having vowels. But unfortunately, that explanation only applies to the first second of your vowels. Right? The second would no longer be prati moksha. It would be dvita moksha.
Individual.
Second one. Okay. It'd be second freedom. Okay. Then he says, Dharma tak to inbeikyu. Dharma tak means you just got free.
No.
Therefore, it's first freedom. Okay. You
got
just
free.
got free. But he was careful. Our author is a debater. He was careful to say kechik dumbo in the first line. He was careful to add that.
First second.
I'm just talking about the first millisecond of your vows. That's first freedom. That's prati moksha. Okay? Now, what anticipatory translation?
After
Yeah, he's going to say, but hey, that doesn't apply to the second on. I predict he's going to say that. Let's see if Miss Chloe is correct. If you really want to punish her for being correct, you could make her read it.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Please.
Stanley, oh, Rob, you check.
Mi pani sokaki tompe tak ndakle la sosotar pa she chupe yuten yute data chok wai hoi kang saknam soso kowar le tawar yula ma so chung na ne tar ni your way you can he in pay too.
Yeah, so I thought he was going to explain why the second millisecond of your vowels is not pratimoksha. But he went a different way. He said, what about this individual freedom thing? You know, how do we explain that? Then he says, when you say sotarki domba, tadak la, and an important error in the typing, okay, all pratimoksha vowels are referred to as sosatarpa, and there's a gyutsen for that. There's a reason. There's a reason why that's true. And here, I love this, you know, if anyone ever asks you about Vinaya for the rest of your life, if any student asks you about layman's vows or any kind of vows, this is the sentence you should quote in your head, okay? If you're a Sungwa Po, S-R-U-N-G.
A protector.
Yeah, protector. What's the Sanskrit?
Talita or
Yeah, like a pal, P-A-L.
Yeah.
Okay, like Dharmapala is a Dharma protector, like that. Okay. By the way, that pa came into English as pastor,
Pastor.
as a person who protects their flock. That comes from the sheep herder pastor. Okay. Anyway, the person who keeps their vows, Karsag Nam, they correlate tar. They will get free from samsara sosor by themselves, individually. La, what's he gonna say next? But those masunwas, those who don't keep their vows, mingyur, they will not get. And that's why we say pratimoksha. And I like, you know, I think that's a more useful explanation for your students in the future. Why they call it pratimoksha? Because the people who keep them get to nirvana and the people who don't keep them don't. Got it? Okay. All right?
Yes.
Nice. Now I hope we're going to get that other one. I don't know. It's going to come.
Okay.
Who's going to read?
What about Geshe? Would you like to read?
Dana sotarki dompa kechik ni attention so sotarpe 抓谁三位东海人香，安佛塔佩抓谁三位东海毛林杰。
Nice. So here's a perfect place in the debate ground. Mushi musum. Mushi musum.
The
You know?
combination.
Yeah. Is A is not B. Is B is not A. Is A is B. Is not A is not B. 4 combinations, 4 possibilities between the 2 pratimokshas. Between the 2 explanations of pratimoksha. And this is how in the Geshe course, your teacher brainwashes you. You say, okay, do the mushi musum about that. Give me the 4 possibilities. You ready?
Yeah.
What's first freedom but not individual freedom?
Bodhisattva.
When you
No,
just
the
take the vow,
You,
you're not.
you take the vows, but you don't protect them after the first moment.
I don't think there is I don't think that mu exists actually. You can, sometimes you can say it doesn't exist.
Oh.
Okay. A person who just took their vows
Oh.
is free from not having vows.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, if they don't intend to keep them, I guess. Okay. But if they intend to keep them, then they have both. They are first freedom and then they're headed towards real freedom. Okay? So if you take your vows with the intention to keep them, both kinds of pratimoksha you have. Is there anybody who has pratimoksha in the first instant but not in general?
They take it and then right after that they die.
That's pretty good.
People gave them back.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
But still, they
Okay.
have the
What about
intention.
neither?
Neither.
They didn't take.
They didn't.
By the way, a
know
good
freedom.
answer in a debate would be domin. Say domin.
Domin.
Domin means an anti-vow. And that's like a vow to serve in the military or a vow to be a butcher or like that. There's famous examples, okay? I vow to kill people, you know. So that would be neither one, right? Cool. What about bo? We covered that. Yeah, you, in the first instant, you intend to keep them. Okay, cool. Whew. Okay, he gives one example. He says there is a kind of he says kechik nipa.
Second moment.
In the second millisecond, you intend to keep your vows, but you're not first free anymore. Now you're old free. Okay, got it? Got it? That's his counterexample. Let's take a person who's old free. Okay, but they still want to keep them. So they are pratimoksha, but they're not pratimoksha. They're pratimoksha, but they're not pratimoksha.
Okay.
Okay, got it?
Yeah.
All right, good, nice. So now you won't forget the meaning of pratimoksha.
Yes.
I enjoy the beginning of the book, because later they're going to be debating about what kind of thread the nuns can't use to tie their spice bags. And, you know, okay. Okay, who's reading, Xiaoping?
Rosa?
Oh, by the way, in 9 minutes, we'll have a 15-minute discussion led by Xiaoping about how you could use this kind of stuff in your real life. Okay. After that, we'll have Petri World News. After that, we'll have a special class, which is a mixture, crossover, Xuanzang Tower class and Touching the Diamond World class. And I'm gonna use a text which I translated for 12 years. And I'm gonna use a section from there to teach the Touching the Diamond World class. Okay?
Thank you.
All right, Zedjale, who's gonna read?
Rosa?
Uh-oh. Where is she hiding? Oh, she sat behind. Oh, you're way back there. Oh, but Rob's checking.
Jiviate. Dedik. Pale sor. Sosor ta here. Tepang the arrows. There's some arrows in the middle. Okay, pay, cheer. Sejawa, da, sing. Sik, go. Sepadan.
Nice. Okay.
Thank you.
Zudel, it means what?
Kosher.
This is where you pay me money if you miss it the 10th time.
Auto commentary to the Abhidharma Kosha.
Yeah, the auto commentary to the Abhidharma Kosha says, Dumbo Dakni, these first ones, I don't know what he's talking about, are called Sosor Tarpa, are called Pratimoksha because you are Sosor Tar from Dikpa.
Bad deeds.
Yeah, this is your individual freedom from bad deeds. Maybe that could cover both. You know, interesting. Pangbeichir, because you gave up bad deeds. Okay, you are free from them. What does it mean to be free from bad deeds? It means pang.
Give up?
You got rid of them. Okay? So he doesn't say free from not having vows. He says this is your first freedom from bad deeds. Because now you have vows to protect you. Okay? That's kind of beautiful. It's a little bit different than the other guys. All right. Tatik means an expression that means. An expression that means. Okay? He's saying pratimoksha is an expression which means you are free from bad deeds individually or for the first time. Okay? It's not the first time you never did bad deeds, but it's the first time you promised and didn't do them, which is heavier karma. Heavier karma to make a promise and then not do it than to not do it because you didn't feel like it. Okay?
So it's more important to make a commitment first.
More powerful.
More
Yeah.
powerful.
Yeah. So you can't lose anything. You might as well take them anyway. Okay? Said the car salesman. All right. Who's next, Xiaoping?
Okay.
We got 5 minutes.
Ula? You want to read?
Yeah.
But you have to say out loud.
Kachikman ni palasok pani sosor tar pe dompa kona yin ki sosor tar panima yin no she sung peche.
Yay. Keji ni balasopa ni, the second moment after you took your vows, okay? They are only pratimoksha vows. They are not pratimoksha. Yeah, because it's not first anymore. Okay. That means he's supporting the translation as first freedom. Who's that? Basabandhu. Okay. All right. If we hurry, we can finish another one. We need someone really fast, like Xiaoping herself.
Oh, okay. Tế yang kế niên khí đông pa kế chích thắng hồ nế kế long khí đông pa kế chích thắng hồ hòa.
Parnam. Okay.
Panam ni so so ne rang khí đông min lệ thama tháp pa yin pe tế nam thắng hồ thạ pe nga she.
Yeah.
Sang we đông pa yin no she pa ni nung Zhen Tang Po Dong Yin.
Yeah, okay, good. And then he's giving a different way of looking at it. From the first instant of taking your lifetime layman's person's vow, up to the first instant of taking full ordination as a male, which is considered higher. Okay, that's the, what do you call it? chauvinism of the Vinaya.
No, Vinaya, I think it's the society at that time, right?
It is. It is. It was society. It was Indo-European society for 10,000 years. Okay. Gelong ke domba kechi domba par namni. So now he's grouping it. He says all those first seconds of all the vows, all the first seconds of all the different flavors of pratimoksha vows are so ne, are in each of them, each individual of different kinds of vows, male, female, one day all the way up to lifetime, fully ordained, all of them. They are all dominle tarmatak. The first moment after they accepted the vow, they are free from not having the vow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he's just looking at it a different way. There are many first instance because there's a new first instant for each vow.
Yeah.
Got it? For each type of vow. Tarmatak, they are just free. Matak means just got free. Denam dambo tarpe dashe tsawe domba yeno. Therefore, the first instant of all the different classes of pratimoksha vows are complete linguistically. They all have a first instant where you are first free. First free applies to all the different categories of pratimoksha vows. Okay, got it? That's all. Domba yeno she ni lungsen domba dunyan. That's the emphasis of the first group. Okay. We got time, boy, we went through that. We got one more minute fast. Can you read, Xiaoping?
Denam redrene kechik ni pa pangcha namni. So ta pe dong pa yin kyang. Dam po ta pe nga she tang we dong pa mai in. No she pa ni rum zeng ni pe dong yin no.
Good, nice. The second on for each of these different vows. The second on for each of these different vows is pratimoksha vow, but not pratimoksha. Okay?
It's individual vows.
Yeah, but they're not first freedom. And that's all. Dashe Tsang means, does the literal meaning fit it anymore? Dashe means literal meaning, Tsang means complete. Dashe Tsang means, does the literal meaning fit it anymore after the first second? He says no, Mayin. Are they pratimoksha? Yes. Are they pratimoksha? No. Okay, got it? Okay. That's the meaning of the second category, where you don't have first freedom after the first second. You don't have pratimoksha after the first second. Okay. Cool?
Thank you so much.
Okay, yay! I'm gonna disappear and Xiaoping's gonna lead a discussion. Stop here. What's the date today? 3-3. Okay. See you later, alligator.
Thank you, Geshe Michael.
Would you like to have your water? Okay. So it's time for us to continue to work. So, any application, any takeaways for your life, for your work?
Here it comes.
Oh, okay, we have Rob. The first one to share today.
Yeah.
Party.
Look at all the people. I like this section that how no one can take your vow from you. So it's sort of like only you can give it up. And
you can break it, but you can't.
Right, you can break it,
but you can't lose it.
But you can't, right, and so nobody can say, give me that vow. It's all on you. And I love this because it gives me this sort of like intimate relationship with my commitments. And I don't know why, but every time I think about this, because I think about it a lot, I feel like it somehow takes some sort of the weight off of my shoulders about what other people may or may not think about me, or how my commitments, it's just sort of this intimate relationship that you develop with your commitments essentially in your life. And so it's like you walk around with this, I don't know what it feels like. There's like this, there is kind of like a freedom a little bit. Even if you screw up, you can still, you have them, you don't have to retake them, but you can recommit to your behavior in a way. And so, I don't know, it's like an all-day practice for me that, I don't know, gives me some sort of happiness, knowing that nobody can take this away from me. I can give them back or I can completely break them, but it's all on me, and it's just beautiful. It's just a private thing. And so, you know, you can just take them now. You don't gotta wait. I mean, if you're ever like on the fence about things, it's so, you might as well just go for it, in my personal opinion. That's my normal MO. It's just, I think you can just go for it. And it's really a beautiful way of life, I think, that you could just, in your business, in your personal life, you always have this thing that you have with you all the time. Change your clothes, doesn't matter. You're just constantly walking around with it. So that was my feedback, I guess.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very good sales pitch. Yeah, thank you. I really like it when you said your relationship with your commitments. I think that's a very beautiful way to say I like it. Meaning that not only we take care of our relationship with others, we also take care of our relationship with our own commitments to be a better person, to have better morality, be kinder, to take care of others. Yeah. And now I can see clearly of the people online. So if anybody want to share online, you raise your hand and I can see. Yeah. Thank you.
谢谢小平老师。OK， 听到吗？一起。
请说 ，please。
谢谢老师。
Thank you, teacher.
其实语言呐，我们都觉得戒律是一件
All of us think that vows is a very serious thing, is far away from us. But because of the Vinaya class by Xiaoping, now I fall in love with vows. But I have a doubt.
生命的自由可能就是来
The
源于
freedom in life may come from vows, but I would like to know that among all of us, we are now nearly 600 people. A lot of us may want to keep our vows. How to give ourselves a promise that I want to take vows and
有一个什么形另外的
do
形
it.
式，或者是需要一个老
Is
师的
there
带领。
another, do we need a teacher to guide us on this?
I didn't.
Do you need a teacher to guide you how to keep your vows?
I think it's sorry. I didn't hear all the elements of a question clearly. But if it boiled down to, do you need a teacher to keep your vows? If you have first, I think before you made the commitments, it's nice you have a teacher to teach you clearly what the commitments are and what's the results of these commitments, and is there any way to fix it or restore them? First of all, learn it very clearly and ideally find a teacher. Yeah, if not, follow this Vinaya class. You are going to get great training from Professor Geshe Michael. And then second, yes, if you have a teacher or to help you, because Prati Moshe talk about when you get the freedom from not having the vows. And then, but the rest of journey is how can you keep the commitments very well, because it will help you to collect a lot of good seeds. And in the previous life tour, in DCI level, SCIM level 7, because next class is SCIM level, next class, we are going to talk about very important topic, how to touch the diamond wall. Then having a lot of good karma is essential for that. So it would be nice if you have a teacher to help you. And again, if not, then just follow the Vinaya class, and we are going to have this class for many, many years. For decades, so you can have this class of Geshe Michael. Okay, anyone want to share? In person or online?
Someone has their hands up.
Who?
感恩小平老师、格西老师。
Thank you, Xiaoping. Thank you, Geshe. My question is
在线下接受格西老师的亲自授诫
offline taking files from Geshe Michael and listening to audio classes by Geshe Michael online. What is the difference between these two? And after we take our files,
去授诫吗？
can we invite our students to take files also? Thank you for your answer.
What's the second?
I think mainly, what's the difference between taking vows in person and getting class in person about the vows and then taking them online?
Geshe, would you like to answer?
No.
Okay, it should be sharing now. It turned into Q&A. Okay, but I will try to share my idea. So to summarize the question is there a difference between studying and taking the vows online or studying and taking it in person? Let me answer two perspectives. First of all, the most important one, I think, what matters is if this teacher you are studying from is qualified, authentic teacher. If what they are teaching you is authentic and from unbroken, clean, pure lineage, I think that's very important. You need to, either you take it online or in person, you need to check, make sure the teacher is authentic, what they are teaching is authentic. And then either way is fine. But if you find both are authentic, then personally, if you can take it in person, I think it's nice. But if due to all kinds of conditions, you couldn't, then taking online is better than, it's still good. It's better than not taking it. Because if don't take it, if don't keep those commitments, you won't have the chance to be free. Yeah, you don't have the chance. And you, yeah. Okay, I hope that, okay, great.
Something that's on my mind lately.
Yeah.
Maybe you have to repeat, I don't know.
Yeah, they can hear.
Something that's on my mind lately is there may come a day, I'm not sure, when I need a kidney transplant. And they say you can take a live kidney or you can take a dead kidney. And the dead kidney doesn't last, it doesn't work as well, usually. But it's much, much better than no kidney because then you die. So, see what I mean?
Yeah, yes.
So I think in person is like a live kidney. And then online is like a dead kidney. And then not taking either one is 100 times worse.
Yes.
Then you just die. So I think that's it reminds me of that.
Please, Geshe, please
The
leave
live one is preferable, but.
Yes. Please live a long, healthy life. Yeah.
By the way, I told the doctor I don't think I would take a live kidney, so just saying.
Okay, so I think it's a clear answer. Okay. Anyone want to share? We still have 4 minutes. In person, live audience here also. I know my audience. Oh, thank you. Okay, what I can see in front of me is SCM audience, but nobody raised their hand. Okay, okay, then I will just call. They are tired. Okay, use this chance to take a break.
Dear Xiaoping, I think there was another part to the previous gentleman's question. He asked, could he give those vows after receiving them either online or in person to someone else?
Oh. Geshe, I want to answer. I can see. Okay.
Generally, if you're giving lifetime layperson vow, which is where people usually start, you can be a layperson.
Yeah.
If you're well trained.
Yeah, so if you, to repeat what Geshe said, if you are well trained and you, in theory, right?
Yeah.
In theory, you can give up your student the lifetime lay person's vow
Without being ordained.
without being ordained. But is it good that it's implied that they need to be good vow keepers, right?
Again, if it's the only kidney around, you pick it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So as it also, the one takeaway is if, of course, you find the qualified authentic teacher to give you the vow, authentic teacher to give you the vow, and ideally they keep the vows very nicely. But if not, then just take anyone who, just take one. Yeah, but I think it doesn't apply to us.
It's not so much the teacher's qualification as the student's effort.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Compared to the two.
The student's effort.
Much more important.
You mean the student have a strong intention
Yeah.
to take the vow and keep them well.
Yeah, the teacher can be a bad person.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully we don't. We want to find a good person. But
Yeah.
even if the teacher is a bad person, if the student keep them well, they will get liberated.
Cool.
The teacher doesn't make the vows dirty
Yeah.
of the student.
Great. So again, it's just that after hearing all this, I think one idea, inspiration I have is that when it comes to vows, it's very important about our effort as a student, our motivation after we take it, how hard we try every day to protect them, to protect our commitments. And this is something you have total control. We have total control. And that means as long as we make real effort, then we are going to plant a lot of good seeds. Yeah. And but also that means that bad news is that we cannot blame other people.
Especially teachers.
Yeah.
You blame the teacher.
Okay.
It doesn't help.
Okay, so time's up. Thank you, and thank you, Geshe Michael, for this class. Thank you. And now is the P3 World News time. Thank you.
Okay, hello everyone. Sending best regards over there. Happy to see that you all are having fun. And I'll be there back soon. Today we have to move quickly because there are so many news and so many cool things happening, but only 15 minutes to present. So we will move quickly. Okay, as you know, Stanley Chen has been working in a very, very cool project called the Innovation Retreats, linking also the Dunhuang Caves in the Gobi Desert in China with the Diamond Mountain Desert, with the Diamond Mountain Caves in Arizona. And he has a very cool video he's gonna share with us. Gina, please, let's start and warm up with that. Thank you so much. Enjoy. See you in a few minutes. So for all of you interested in attending these kind of events, next event Innovation Retreat is gonna happen on April the 9th. We have a poster with QR codes. They're gonna be having some sessions at the Gobi Desert, as far as I understand, nearby the Dunhuang Caves. Yeah, that's happening April 9th to April 12th this year. You may still have time to go if you want, and you can follow the English group on Telegram or the Chinese language group on most likely WeChat. So there you go. And if you want more information, talk to Stanley about it. Okay, next picture, please. Just some general news before we move on, but some of you may have heard. Geshe Michael is teaching very special and very advanced and amazing teachings starting in 2026. If you want to be part of those teachings in 2026, you need to be ready. And in order to be ready, he's going to be teaching 4 courses this year that are going to help us to be ready for the courses in 2026. So you have to go to these events either live, as we were talking, if you want to live kidney, or you can do online if you will take a dead kidney. It's just a joke, of course, but you can do online, you can do live. They are amazing both ways, but live is also super fun. You get to experience even more experiences, I will say. One is happening in Diamond Mountain, April 17, Mexico as well on July, then Diamond Mountain as well in October, and then finally Kyoto, Japan. This is the those are the 4 events we're gonna be having. You come to them, you behave well, you plan the right seats, and then you'll have permission to go to the special classes in 2026. And the next event is the next picture, please. Yes, happening on April 17th to the 27th in the wonderful, beautiful Diamond Mountain Retreat Center in Arizona. And just before that, in March, in Kyoto, special class taught by Adam Andrade and Juan Jasso. It's gonna be the emptiness of colors, and soon we'll share more information about that. But if you are there, you're super welcome to come. If you are not there, you are also super welcome to come. You can do online, and you can follow the QR to register for that. These classes are gonna be based on the Adam's translation together, of course, with Geshe Michael, when they translate the very first book on the clear thinking topic. It's called The Door to Emptiness. Oh, it's based in that book. It's gonna be very, very cool. I've been studying this material. It's fascinating, super exciting, super fun, and super, super helpful. You're all welcome, and we'll be sharing more information soon. Okay, now, super great news. We have Alex Rivas with us here in Studio Live. But first, before we move with him, I want to share a super short, quick video that Teresa Pirosanto from YSI sent to all friends in the world.
Hello, China. We are doing a Lady Ninguma course here in Guadalajara, Mexico. And very soon we will be teaching Lady Niguma for you. So here is our invite. Mexico, did you like Lady Niguma?
Okay, so after watching this video, we want to welcome Alex Rivas and ask him, number one, how did it go? Number two, what were you drinking for breakfast?
Thank you, man. Everything was super beautiful. You know how these teachings are hard. They are like amazing teachings, amazing concepts that really can change your life. So they are a little bit hard sometimes to digest. So we need to keep the fun going. So we gave them some tequila in the morning. No, just kidding. Just kidding. It was a beautiful class. Everybody's very happy to take it and to share it with the world. It was the first time in Spanish at this Lady Niguma Foundation too. And yeah, we are happy to share it with everyone.
That's very cool. I was part of it. I had the chance to attend live for the first 2 days. It was 2 consecutive weekends. Great content, very beautiful. Can you super quickly, just in order to extend the invitation for future students, what would you say is the main topic on this Lady Niguma number 2? The main topic.
Lady Niguma number 2 talks about the inner body, the winds that carry your thoughts, and how you have some afflictions, like the rider of the horse. The wind is the horse, your thoughts are the rider. So there are some mistaken riders on your horse right now, and with Lady Niguma you find out like what rider goes in that wind. And when you have this negative emotion riding the wind, you can like put a better emotion, like purify this emotion into a wisdom, and we call it wisdom. So this wisdom takes out the other rider, and now you have a better rider on your wings, like your negative emotions transform into a beautiful wisdom. And you have these 5 practices to clean the 5 riders on your wings.
So by understanding our body and our mind and our emotions, with these practices, we will be able to change these negative emotions into a much better, helpful, peaceful, virtuous behaviors, correct?
Yeah, everything is about opening the heart and serving better.
And having more fun, I hope, also, while serving better, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Those riders are more fun. The new riders, they are more fun.
Something like that. Okay, thank you, Alex Rivas, for sharing this good news. I have some materials that I'm going to put together later and share with the audience so they can see more into what was actually happening there, like the practices and some classes. But that's going to happen in the next few days. For now, we just finished. I want to extend the last invitation to our friend Brian, because he has 2 very cool events that he wants to invite us all to participate. So Brian, wherever you are in the world, he is from Mexico. And I don't know, I just have fun saying that a lot of the very cool people that are working all day these days, I mean, I don't know, it's a joke, but I like that they are Mexicans. Anyways, Brian, what are you going to invite us to?
Hey, Juan. mainly two very cool events. The first one is a free event that we will have on March 6th. You are all invited, of course, to come. Each academic session of SCIM, we have a free session for everyone to come and get a glimpse of what SCIM is like. And this term, we will have two main sessions about it. The first one is, by the way, both of them are hosted by Geshe Michael Roach. He will be the main speaker. The first one is he talking about the kind of ethics that DCI teachers must follow to be successful and to maintain a behavior that will allow you to keep these teachings going on throughout time. You know, because one of the main things, there's a very cool thing that DCI respects and SCIM teacher trainees are trained on, which is making the language secular so they can teach everywhere in the world, anywhere in the world. And that's, for example, one of the sessions of the ethics class, or how to manage money, or what kind of sexual behavior you should keep to avoid having any problems and hurting DCI and hurting the chance of people to get access to these teachings.
So that's tomorrow? That's tomorrow, Brian?
That's March 6th. March 6th. Let me.
That's not tomorrow. That's 2 days from now.
Yes.
Right?
Correct.
I don't know what day it is. Okay, great. And what's the next event?
Well, wait. That day we have two classes, right? So that's one of them. The other one is Geshe Michael taking live questions, non-religious live questions, regarding the topic of that particular academic session. And that one is touching the diamond world, which is basically perceiving emptiness directly in a less secular language. So you have to be here so you can ask your questions regarding this topic. And Geshe Michael will answer those questions. That's pretty cool. The second one is, the second event that we will have is a new program of SCIM. And I don't want to go very deep into it because Tian will be, Professor Tian will be talking more about it. The program is called STEP. It's very cool because we will have gamification and stuff like that. But that's pretty much it. So thank you so much, Juan. I know that our professor and CEO, Geshe Michael Roach, is ready. I don't know if you want to go to him.
For sure, I want to go to him. Thank you, Geshe, for teaching, and see you later, Brian. Thank you, audience. Hope you enjoy what's coming next.
Okay, thank you, Juan.